Well, we have a negative 22 this morning is the feels like temperature. And I have to say, the weatherman I think is pretty accurate because it's pretty darn cold out here. So here's the other side of Linda's. That's her free ranger's coop, her feed coop. And she's got the greenhouse barn and the greenhouse. And the snow comes off the greenhouse pretty good, but it's getting pretty tall on the wall there. And then the other way here is where the Silkies are, or my chicken barns. That's the little travel coop or the trailer coop that I made. And then the chicken barn, and that's the front of the porch I put on it. Eventually it'll have that T111 for walls. I made a really cool screen door for it, which you can't see because it's behind the blue tarp. And when I finish the walls, I'll trim down that clear tarp on the top because that just lets a lot of light in from the top. And that's a cattle panel roof on that. Because the barn shape, you know, I didn't really have the time to duplicate that. And the cattle panel, I thought, you know, that'll just bend and I'll have a steep roof and put the tarp over it. And it is working really good. I'm impressed with that. So I'll take you along for their midnight snack, their nighttime snack. This is what they get. It's in here. There's some sunflower seeds. I need to mix a little more whole kernel corn in there because that keeps them warmer in the winter. I usually throw that in a little bit, you know, just straight in by itself instead of mixing it. And then this has the hen feed and some chick feed in it too. And then with that, I mix, it's a rooster booster. I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's kickin' chicken. Rooster booster, it's a kickin' chicken. And the chickens think it's candy. They just love it. So we'll start back here with the buff pen. And these are my roosters that need to find a new home. And these are the cuckoos. I've got about 2 more weeks with me, and then a girl that has Asperger's is going to, we're actually trading those chickens for some Brahma eggs. This girl that has Asperger's, her chickens is her therapy. So to give her a little more variety and give me some white Brahma eggs. Speaking of eggs, there's one hiding right down there. We're doing a barter. So my sister Linda has the white Brahma eggs, or has the white Brahma roosters and hens, and obviously I can't think and work, or talk and work, but she has the white Brahmas, and she only has 3 hens, I think, and she wanted more hens. And Brahmas are a big bird, so whatever rooster she gets, she can just grow out for meat. So by doing this trade with this little girl, it gives my sister Linda, who has her own YouTube channel, the Happy Hen, no, not the, just Happy Hen Homestead, because she has a variety of chickens and a greenhouse and a whole different setup than what I have. So, so if you've got nothing better to do, click on or check out the Happy Hen Homestead and see what's going on the other side of the driveway. But you see my chickens are pretty happy with their snacks. I just need to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I'm assuming I'm not because nobody's screaming. Oh, and there's another egg over there. I guess I better try to get some eggs out of here. This here is my, I call it my egg scoop. It's actually used for picking up rocks, but it's also pretty good for picking up eggs. Well, if that feeder wasn't in the way, but let me just move that. And then I have my egg in my little basket. I'm going to put that one right there because I need to write on my eggs too, so I know who laid what or what pen it came out of. I'm trying to get that upper deck done for these 9 blacks in here, and then they'll be out of here. I'll take this gate out, and this will be these whites. I'll have this whole pen here, and that way I don't have to do this tricky maneuver here to try to get an egg out. I got the egg in there, along with a lot of other stuff. Then I'll bring that out here and put it outside of their pen so that I can write whose egg it is. What I've been working on besides making this upper deck over here is, you notice on this side I've got these short gates. Well, for some reason I thought my Silkies would fly out of a 3-foot gate. This one's about 3.5 feet over here, and they never even come close. So this one I already had down low. This one I cut in half, and then there's the other half of it up here. That'd be for the upper deck on this side. So I'm in the process of cutting my gates in half and using both halves of them. You see, I really, when that's raised up, it's 3.5 feet, so I really don't need a 3.5 or 4-foot pen for Silkies. And I'm hoping to eventually get an upper deck along this side over here too. This is Bubba and Birdie. They are pure blacks. I'm loving their coloring, and I love their chicks. This is my 2nd generation black pen. The parents are Bubba and Birdie. That's Whitey, and this is his pen. And right over here by the water, that's Lola, and that's Snow White back there. These are 1st generation. This is my 2nd generation white pen. I have a frizzle rooster and then 2 white hens. These haven't been named yet, but Whitey is the dad to this group, and Lola is the mom to the frizzle rooster. This is the cuckoo pen. These are being sold here in a couple of weeks. We'll be meeting to deliver those. That's Alexander and Ducky. No, I'm sorry, Alexander and Tiny. This is what's left of my grow out roosters. That's Alexander's son, I call him Alec Jr. And that is a paint that I hatched from an egg from Forever Silkies. And both of these roosters are available. This is my buff pen. The light colored one in the back is Buffy. And the darkest one in the front, that's Bob. And then the other 2 are the other 2 were purchased eggs that I hatched. And we got another rooster and a hen there. It looks like Buffy left us an egg back there. She's checking it out again. But I've got 1 buff hatched out of this pen, and I've got some more eggs in the incubator, so I'm looking forward to see what they're going to be.